Second. Third. Fourth. Thank you. Please be seated. Rotary song.
Who was this? R-O-T-A-R-Y, just a Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y is no emergency. From north to south, from east to west, God is not who serve the best. R-O-T-A-R-Y, the special Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y, the special Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y is one great family. Well, as if I would where each one strike his destiny. R-O-T-A-R-Y, the special Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you, PCF. Now it's introduction of the visiting Rotarian guests. And we have PCF.
Okay, today we have only speaker, Jeremy杨泽民博士 is our speaker. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, PCF. Now it's President's time.
Good afternoon, dear great speaker and dear distinguished guests and dear Rotarian. I would like to thank Cass to introduce Dr. Yang to today. He will give us a remarkable speech about the air. I think we face a serious problem now. Yeah, it's really serious because, you know, my wife, Sue, recently got skin allergy and itching every day. And so now it is a flower face. And also, I think house is also 2 or 3 days. It's very dirty, all covered with dust. I have to clean all the time. so now, the best way for me to solve is in the vacation, I always move out to the mountainside, breathe fresh air. Yeah, last holiday I went to near Shito. After I found the air is very dirty, covered with smoke, fog. It's difficult to solve our problem. It's really serious. So today it's very wonderful. Dr. Yang will give us a speech about clean air. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you.
Secretary's time. Just a reminder for our second outing, we're going to one beautiful gray resort. It's called, I think it's White House colors. And please register with PAN on the end of this month, and that's we do subscribe to 3,000 per member. So please join us. It's a beautiful place to go. Okay. And the second thing is district conference is last week, the 25th and 26th of March, and it's going to happen in the old place. 中兴大学的惠孙堂，那 and register first day will start before lunch. So they also offer Oh, that is the schedule for the 2 days conference activity. If you want to see the whole, see it more clearly, please ask Pam. I think she can email you the schedule. Okay, and the last one is the final reminder. Pam is going on holiday with family, from 17th March until get back on 21st Tuesday. So in the meantime, if you want to contact with her, you can go to line, internet. Otherwise, all the phone call will deliver to my mobile, okay? Yeah. Okay, this is our program, and can we invite PP Pass to introduce our speaker today?
Before that, may I say something?
In
my table, we have 2 new grandmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's good too.
yeah. You know, you have to donation.
Congratulations. Okay, PP Pass.
Okay, let me introduce today's speaker. Dr. Yang was graduate from National Taiwan University in the Department of Chemistry and went to USA to get a PhD degree in biology at University of California. And then back Taiwan to Tsinghua University to be the professor. And now he is the co-worker, board director as a PTG staff, Yuanling Passenger Bus Company. Now he is the chairman of that company, Yuanling Keyun. So he have a very wonderful history. But today's most important thing is to introduce us. Do we really know the danger of air pollution? Give a big hand. Welcome him.
Thank you.
It should be okay now.
Okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Just now we said in the past few days the air quality has been bad. Okay. It's really bad this year or in the past 1 year as compared to in the last few years. Okay. But the data would speak for the truth. Okay. So in fact, it is not, okay, it's been bad for years, okay. We all need to breathe clean air and we demand to live healthy, okay. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. How do we know that air is bad? Okay, people like our guests today probably will not know much unless you live in a high places. Okay, like in the high floors, high levels of the building. Otherwise, if you just walk on the street or in the ground level in the Taiwan city, you probably won't see what. Okay, a long distance. So, what is the range of so-called visibility that human beings, naked eyes, can see? Anyone can give us a number?
We
What is the
see the
visibility?
mountain. Can we see the mountain or no?
Actually, I'm trying to. It's not easy, but you can see that these pictures, 2 pictures were taken in Changhua City. We used 2 Lugang's harbor area. That means Daduxi area. And actually, in the center zone, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there are 5 chimneys set up on the Thai power, Taichung coal-fired power plant. Okay, so actually, you barely see 1, 2, 3, 4. The one behind, you cannot really see it, okay? But when PM 2.5 reaches like 25, okay, that is microgram per cubic meter, you won't see much, okay? But when you
goes down to like 16, you barely see those walls. Okay, the distance from the place where I took these pictures is to that chimneys, 4 chimneys, or actually 5. It's like 14 or 15 kilometers. Okay, human being naked eyes actually can see like 60, 70, or even up to maybe 100 according to Wikipedia. Okay, when when we are in like southern pole, okay, where only like those cheer 怎么讲 ？Penguin. I haven't speak English for years. Okay, got many words. Okay, like in a very clean area, people actually can see the distance like from 70 kilometers up to 100 kilometers. Okay, so you can see that 14 kilometers actually, when PM 2.5 is like 15 or 16, you cannot see that far. But in Japan area in Taiwan, actually people put this scout, like the sentry, some soldiers on Bagua Hill. It's about this distance, and the soldiers there in Japanese era or Qing or Ming dynasty eras, they can see this distance if there are like pirate ship coming towards Zanhua. Okay, so in the past, apparently the air is much cleaner. Okay, much clean as compared to today. Otherwise, they would not put their sentries, soldiers stationed on like where the Buddha, big Buddha is now. And when the soldiers can see that far, they can actually alarm their upper chief that our enemies are coming. So that proves that in the past, 100 or 200 years ago, the air quality in central Taiwan is much better. Okay, as an example. So let's see.
Oh, your laser point must to the experiment.
No, I just want to give you more examples. Like this one, PM 2.5 is like 13, 64, and like 95. Well, the Dadu Hill actually should be visible. That is only 4 to 6 kilometers from Zanhua area. That's very short distance. Okay, if you ride drive a car on the Taiwan Highway 1 or like 省道过去的like 省道number 1 road along in the central Taiwan area, one should be able to see like Bagua Hills very clearly because that distance is only like 4 to 6 kilometers only. But many times we cannot even see that much, or we cannot even see the green of the Bagua Hill. Okay, so that tells you how cool our air is now. Now here like is 61, and again you don't see those 4 chimneys. So here PM 2.5 is dropped to like 24. You can see barely 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay. Okay. I saw maybe not much, nothing here.
So polluted. Yeah, you can see this.
Actually, I want to add a lot of pictures. I couldn't accomplish it in time. Okay. I don't know if you have ever watch this program 60 minutes, okay? At the time, a big tragedy or catastrophe happened in Tennessee, okay, where the coal ash pumps fell apart, and then the whole contents of that ash pump actually were gushed onto the residents and the nearby rivers, okay. So in that time, the CBS talk about compile a program, and it tells us that in the US, annually you have 130 million tons of waste or coal ash to be disposed or to be treated, okay? And that much in the US probably, even if it's a big land, it's still a problem, and accidents happen from time to time, okay? Well, now we come back to where we are now, okay? Taichung, you all know that according to the carbon monitoring for action, okay, comma, we know that, well, which one? The Taichung major problem is that the Thai Power set up a big coal-fired power plant in Taichung, okay? That's the #1 topmost CO2, carbon dioxide emission producing power factory in the whole wide world, okay? And that's a problem we are facing daily. Should the air pollution cannot be diluted by the enough air in Taichung or in Taiwan. So this, you can read from here that how much carbon dioxide is emitted annually, okay? It's going to increase. The reason it's going to increase is that they are going to shut down, or they have been shutting down the nuclear power plant in Taiwan in this year and coming years. So unless we do something, actually there's no simple way that more coal power generated electricity will be needed in the coming years, okay? So people who can do the calculation, like we actually are producing like probably it's going to be like 40 some millions carbon dioxide. And if you multiply that by 12, the carbon atomic number divided by 44, the atomic molecular weight of carbon dioxide, actually you will find that just in this with this particular power plant, you are producing actually, or using actually probably like 10 million tons of coal each year. You don't that much. And the problem is that we just talk about the coal ash disposal problem. When you burn so much coal, actually you will for sure produce like 15 or 12 to 15% of coal ash. In the past years, actually the Taichung Thai Power Plant has put all its coal ash near the harbor, Taichung Harbor, and the ash pumps there will all fill up, and there is no additional place on not even a place or space to accommodate those coal ash anymore. So what do? Starting from 2010, okay, 2010, okay, about 6 or 7 years ago, they started, the economic department actually started to allow the Thai Power to just dump their coal ash on the seashore of Changhua County. And the problem is that the seashore is sandy, and it's very easy for those like heavy metals or toxic material just directly wash down to the groundwater on the seashore. And to make things even worse, the water in the ground underground actually flow inward to our Zhanghua County. And most of our residents living near the seashore actually drink groundwater. So you can imagine that would eventually a major problem, okay? So when we talk about that we are going to have a democratic and liberty and independent country to be set up here, and hopefully, but the problem is that if you toxicate or poison all our groundwater at this rate, actually we will not have a good soil to produce our farm products, to raise the seafood on the shore near the seashore. Okay. I don't know how to emphasize the crisis that has been happening these years. This happened since like 2010, okay, that's about 6 or 7 years ago. In the last few years, actually, the previous chief of the Taiwan EPA, Dr. Shen Sihong, said that in last year, 2016, on Taiwan land, okay, not on seashore or near the seashore, on Taiwan land, actually, there will exist 0% of capacity to bury this kind of toxic waste, okay. So you can see that, you read the news that many things frequently happen is that people just dump their toxic waste anywhere, okay. They spend little money and buy some trucks that the people who are doing this kind of environmental cooperation, they just dig up the good soil on the farmlands, and they can sell those good soil, and then they just empty their truck and fill up the cavity with the toxic materials. Okay, one by one, farmlands has been disappearing in Zhanghua area and in Yinling. You know, in the past, like in Yinling, nearby the Formosa Plastics, the Mailao complex, there's a place called Wu Tiao Gang. It's a harbor seaport, and the people there can harvest their oyster within like 9 months, something like that, and you can have a good sale, I mean, good quality oyster there. But nowadays, in the last few years, people told me that you have to wait for like 15 or up to 18 months to get the oyster ready for sale. Okay, and even with that long lengthened period, actually the oyster is very skinny. Okay, they don't get tasty, and because those oysters just are all afraid to open up their shell to have their nutrients coming in. Okay, just like when you breathe the bad air, you just close the window and you don't want to enjoy the breathing the air. Okay, you need the air cleaner in your house. Okay. Okay, just today's news. Okay, it's published today. We just hold the March 11th anti-nuclear plants or power plants just in the last few days. Now, people know that will ask the question: if you shut down the nuclear power plant, how will replenish or make up those electricity produced by the nuclear power plants? Okay, so the number is right here. You can see that Thai power plants that each year you don't have like you need like 30. Let me see. Is that right? 36 million, 36 million tons of the coal. Okay. I'm not going to talk about the air pollution. I will try to instead. I will talk about the coal ash we produce. Okay. I just want to make the seems more emergent or so urgent for this to protect this land. When you have so much, you burn annually 36 million tons of coal, you are going to produce 12% up to 15% of coal ash. The Taiwan harbor, the ash ponds there are all filled up, and the heavy metal concentration near the seashore has been increasing. Okay, now they are dumping without strict restriction or regulation on Zhanghua seashore. Okay, they couldn't find any places, so they just bring to the new seashore, that is Zhanghua, just let the truck drive across Daду Qiao on the seashore, near the seashore, and then they just empty the truck and dump the coal directly on Zhanghua Island. We use electricity also in Zhanghua County, not because we don't want to take care of this problem. We share the burden, but the problem is that the government, the EPA, do not have a good regulation. They just empty their coal ash and directly dump their coal ash on the precious land where you have to produce food and seafood or how sort of I forgot so many English words. That's okay. Anyway, it's a major food producing counties in Taiwan, Yunnan and Zhanghua. You don't want to poison those areas. Okay, Taiwan may maybe eventually evolve into a modern city and only many planes and buildings, business area. But you still need something that you can eat healthy food for people, for Taiwan. Okay. Okay, so this is the assistant chairman of the Taikang Public Health School of National Taiwan University. Zhang Changquan, Professor Zhang Changquan said, you want to inform our citizens or Taiwan people, but we have to really reduce our consumption of the electricity, and we have to not to provide cheap electricity to those like energy hungry industries. Okay, and you need to do something that takes policy to cut down the need of the electricity consumption here. So I don't know. I can just talk about this, or you people can help me or help everybody how we are going to go through the next like 100 years, 50 years in Taiwan. Okay. With the population here is on this island is like 23 million or 24. We will probably the number will reduce, but again, with so much energy needed and to maintain the economic growth, or at least not to increase but maintain, and to provide good jobs and so on and so forth, and provide a good comfort. I don't know. After I spent these few years on this subject, okay, to talk about air pollution, actually, I started to write bikes, okay. One story I can share is that near where I live is called Minsen Traditional Market. People, poor people, or people who just grow some vegetables on their small piece of land. They bring their produce to the market, and they just put their products on the side of the street, near the street. And every day I see people riding motorcycles or just drive small trucks going through the street. Okay. I heard from one teacher nearby Zhongshan Elementary School. Her friends actually saying, after selling maybe a few years, maybe 8 years or something, those homegrown vegetables there, she got diagnosed as the lung cancer. Okay, 肺腺癌. I don't know how to say 肺腺癌. Instead of lung cancer, it's a special kind of lung cancer caused by the air pollution. Okay, so many people ride a motorcycle slowly, and even I walk behind those slow-moving motorcycle, I will just ride the bicycles. I still have to breathe in those exhausts instead by the motorcycles. Okay, so I really want to tell those people, but there are so many. Okay, maybe the city mayor can do something and say just prohibit riding motorcycles through those narrow streets in the traditional market area. But those motorcyclists probably would buy only a couple of things. They probably those people would never know that their contribution to the illness of that poor woman is daily so much, and they probably have not contributed any money to buy any foods to buy the homegrown vegetables from that poor woman. But he got that diagnosed probably around age of 40, and she still has her family to care and so on. So every time I walk through that traditional market, I'm very emotional. I want to yell there and say, please do not ride bicycles, motorcycles through, or drive your truck slowly and just push through the crowd and so on. But it won't help. Okay, the awareness, public awareness to know the danger of the air pollution, because you know that the diesel engine exhaust of expel the waste which has been classified as the first group cancer caused carcinogenic material by WHO a few years back already. Okay, so it's all people know now that the diesel engine trucks, buses, the group one, that is the particular matters or exhaust into the air, and we all breathe there. Okay, and every time I see our garbage collecting truck coming in, and I really want to tell the people helping the people dumping the trucks, standing behind the truck, that you got to be careful, because every time those workers have to standing there hours. Okay, I don't know, maybe the medical system here, organization here can help. Say, well, tell Mayor Lin Jialong, well, we can help to do some sampling of see how many percentage of workers there have been affected by just helping people dumping because they stand right behind the truck. Okay, diesel engine power truck. Okay, every day. And we also want to tell, time is getting up, okay? It's very difficult for me to organize the slide, okay? But every time when I talk about this, and I start, and many times I cannot even go past beyond the first slide and continue to talk about how I feel, how I think about the whole thing, okay? But it's all our burden, and it's all our responsibility to help this country to move forward, okay? And energy policy is probably the most important policy that our government should have a clear view and well plan, okay? And without the energy and good energy plan, this island is going to face a really big problem. Even now, okay? You don't just even have any place on this land to bury, carry, or treat those toxic waste. Zero. The chief chef, Shen Sihong, told us that a few years back. So, but the EPA is not dealing with this problem at all, or not talking about this problem at all. So what should we do? Okay. And the other thing is, we should move forward with this CMOS style, okay? Like, this is fake news also, okay? Like, we should, like, regulate the toxic metals or heavy metal emission like mercury, okay? It's produced mostly by the power plant, coal-fired power plant, all right? So, Taichung area actually has a high concentration of the gases, mercury compounds, okay? And you know, heavy metal will affect the elderly, okay? Affect the baby in the wombs, okay? So, and it will influence the children to develop like ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, okay? So, make the teacher very difficult to do their classes. The kids just cannot concentrate well, okay? In the US, actually, there are 10% of these kind of symptoms. In central Taiwan, in southern Taiwan, I'm sure many elderly are affected by the inhaling those heavy metals and affecting their ability to get their brain healthy. So Alzheimer's diseases and anything. It's very difficult to take care of elderly parents with Alzheimer or
dementia.
Okay. Very difficult. My friend take care of her father, and it's a full-time job and very difficult. Okay. So many of our youngsters from Zhanghua, for example, just go to Hsinchu, go to other city, or go to where they can find their jobs, and leaving behind their parents, okay, their wives. But they do know that the baby, the future babies grow up there, their parents, they should take care, actually are affected by these heavy metals, okay? It's not a secret, it's a science that's been published by the US EPA, that in the 20% of these do not have a modern equipment. So they want to, in the US, in the past many years, the EPA want to reduce the coal-fired power plants. So you can see that high percentage of the like mercury, arsenic, nickel, and so on, chromium, are emitted from the coal-fired power plants. And again, you are living very close to the number one, the highest carbon dioxide emission power plants in the whole wide world, okay? Well, it's very odd, or it's very, I have very mixed feeling in viewing why the Taiwan EPA chief now agreed. His wife became the principal of the Hongguang Keji Daxue starting this February, okay? If I were him, I would not send my wife to head a campus so very close to Thai power plants, okay? Unless he thinks otherwise, okay? That's a good way to murder. I don't know, I shouldn't say this. But Hongguang Keji Daxue and again Donghai Daxue, both are very close to Taichung power plant, okay? And also the Chinese Steel Corporation, Zhongrong Gongsi, okay? They all produce a lot of these toxic material. So actually, just now you saw that Taiwan EPA is planning to tighten or has been tightening the mercury emission standards, and it's been true also in the US. And the US EPA want to use this kind of regulation and standards to force the coal-fired power plants in the US. Okay, all right. I think I should do. I know I cannot finish all the slide, okay, but I just want to touch the urgency and the importance that we all should know what we are doing and daily, even when we turn on the light just now, or drive cars through the market, or And many things we can do actually, many things we can all try to help. In Denmark, I don't know, where do you come from? So,
Oh, the US.
which place?
Oklahoma.
All right, so
San Diego.
San Diego. Good place, okay, came here.
That's pretty good.
California is the most tight regulation for the car, so okay. Even though that those European cars try to follow their control system. All right. Questions or comments? Originally, I want to say something that every day you see the AQI warning signs published on, you can see on the Taiwan EDA website, but they are not. It's an average of previous 12 measurements and 12 hours, and plus previous 4 hours, and so it's really flatten how polluted that is, because when you have a quick rise of the air pollution, after average, actually the concentration decrease, the average concentration. So it through the people, okay, you don't really, it just read the real time measurement. You don't care about that kind of index, okay. The air quality index is fooling our people, including you, our guests. I don't know. I have many examples. In the US, actually, they use nowcast. So when the air pollution level change rapidly, actually, it only use it's a weighted average. So it probably use only the most recent 3 readings of the last 3 hours readings, instead of what we are doing here. So, and also we only have, even though we have many air quality measurement stations in Taiwan area, actually 2 were used for official calculation. Fengyan station and the Zhongling station. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they moved Fengyan station from very closer to the street to Fengyan Gaozhong, and that number dropped immediately in large scale. So the Taiwan, the official number actually reduced quite a lot 2 years ago.
Thank you, Dr. Yang. Can we please give a big hand to Dr. Yang? And should you have any more questions you would like to discuss with Dr. Yang, please we do it after the regular meeting. May we have President File to present appreciation to our speaker today.
Thank you. If you invite me to speak more often, my English.
Thank you. Now is our attendance report. We have our PD data.
Attendance report. Good afternoon to the guests. I just learned our speaker today is Dr. Yang worked for IBM at the same time with me. He worked in IBM US left side, but I work in Taiwan with the sales side. And I got the chance to visit IBM US side 3 years ago in the day. I saw the researcher there on the glass. I remember it's about in the morning, it's 11 o'clock. I understand intelligence most expensive, and the sales is just worker. And we also got the high quality people that work for our air pollution problem in Taiwan, so that you're coming today. And so we got a very high degrees attendance today. With 22 members attend, and attendance rate is 79%. And no guest, no visiting doctor, but one guest. So glad for your coming. Thank you.
Thank you, PP Data. Now it's a subject in our report where we have Bertolt.
Good afternoon. The first information from PES. One was speech consultant. Second one is thanks for Dr. Yang special talk. Direct to be grandpa from Europe consultant. Dr. Yang, we can do something for our environment from fire consultant. And to be a grandfather is very happy, and thank you so much, everyone. I'm Ennis. Thank you.
Thank you, Bertolt.
In return, I promised them already. I promised to have a show, that is to take off my clothes. To show that. Just now it's an invisible killer, okay? This one. And then this one is the most recent, the fighting for clean air. Last one here is, I try to write the favor or children's story, okay? It's a monster, okay? When our people living in Zhanghua County, when they look at the Mailiao complex, the Formosa Plaza, you can see the light, okay, and fires at the night. And that's the imagination that I hope to conjure up for the children to learn the story for air pollution. And it's a monster. That story is been written anyway for the children.
Just a preview for next week. We have a happy HAW day, and we also have our GST outbound team coming visiting us. So hopefully see you next week. And now it's time to put the fire.
Okay, thank you for your coming, and thank you, Dr. Yang. It will be better to join us. English will be much fluent. Okay, thank you.